The most dangerous approach anyone can have to leadership is the divide and rule style or the divide and conquer style. You might think that because your subordinates are divided at the moment, they do not have your time. They do not have time to scrutinize, your decisions and what you're doing or what you're not doing, because within themselves, they are not in agreement. So at the moment, they are engrossed with the disputes that they are having with one another. You guys, this leadership style might be good to some extent, but when it backfires, this same leadership is what Seyi Makinde has been accused of using, because all of his subordinates at the moment, they are having misunderstanding within themselves, and Seyi Makinde is just looking. He is not interceding. He is not trying to settle the dispute. He is just, watching all of the drama going on. You all, before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? What could you even be doing on YouTube without subscribing to Newsroom Nigeria? This is where you need to be, because this is where, we give you daily dose of what is happening in and around Nigeria. Every single day, we post news on this channel, so you want to stay plugged to this channel by subscribing. Also, click on the like button and then leave your opinions in the comment section. Let's discuss and share opinions over there. I also respond to all of my comments as well. Exclusive: civil war in Makinde's cabinet as SSG, CoS engage in supremacy battle. Newsroom Nigeria can exclusively report that all is not well in the government of Seyi Makinde, governor of Oyo State, as his most senior aides are embroidered in what insiders called a supremacy contest. Makinde, their principal, is however not helping matters, as is maintaining what can best be described as sedon look. His normal behavior is to cause disaffection so that they won't be able to unite against him. Adenike Adeyemo is born professor of veterinarian public health and preventive medicine at the University of Ibadan, who is secretary to the state government, SSG, is not taking it cool with Ogbomoso-born Segun Ogunwuyi, chief of staff, CoS, to the governor, revealed a document exclusively obtained by oyoinsight.com. While the 54-year-old former UI Deputy Vice Chancellor first served in government in 2020 when she chaired the Discontamination and Containment Team of Oyo State COVID-19 Task Force, 50-year-old Ogunwuyi was first elected State Assembly member for Ogbomoso South in 2011 under the platform of the People's Democratic Party, while he was elected House of Representatives member for Ogbomoso North, Ogbomoso South, Orire Federal Constituency under the Labour Party, led by late former Governor Adebayo Alawu Akala in 2015. His bid to return in 2019 was thwarted. He was subsequently made Executive Assistant on Investment and later Director General of Oyo State Investment and Public-Private Partnership Agency, OYSI-PPPA. In 2021, following the removal of BC Alaka, he was appointed CoS. Newsroom Nigeria understands that trouble had started when Adeyemo, trying to stamp her feet, wrote a memo dated 22nd November 2024 and received same day by the office of the CoS, saying that all appointees whose letters were signed by the latter's office should return such to her office for what those in the know called regularization. Paragraph 3 of SSG's memo reads, among others, and to ensure credibility in the governance processes of the Oyo State government, I have the directive of His Excellency, the Executive Governor, Engineer Oluseyi Abiodun Makinde, to reiterate that the issuance of appointment letters to political appointees and other government issued communications is the sole purview of a secretary to the state government, continuing in paragraph 4 that consequently, all political appointees who have erroneously been issued letters of appointment outside of the office of a secretary to the state government should obtain a reissue through the office of the SSG after tendering the earlier letters as evidence. Obviously hyped by the development, the CoS disclaimed the SSG memo on the appointees' WhatsApp platform 4 days after, on November 25, 2024. In Ogunwuyi's 118-word disclaimer, he wrote, "Dear colleagues, your attention is humbly drawn to the attached circular letter which originated from the SSG, insinuating that all appointment letters issued to date were erroneously issued and should be nullified for reissue through the office of the SSG. Kindly note that the circular letter was never issued with the express instruction of GSM and is therefore to be ignored, as it amounts to usurping the constitutional powers vested on the executive governor. The intent of the letter has no basis in law, and the laws and statutes of the Federal Republic of Nigeria do not empower any appointee to overrule the lawful directive of His Excellency, the Executive Governor. Thanks for your compliance to the above," he had written. While none of the members of the platform deemed it fit to make any comment, a sign that they don't want to be the grass to suffer where two elephants fight, Makinde's sources confirmed had heard about the issue but had not deemed it fit to invite the door for possible questioning or mediation, which he should have done. While Newsroom Nigeria learned that many appointees had gone to drop the initial letter issued to them by the CoS and reissued another one signed by the SSG, the appointment of board members of Pace Setter Mineral Development Company, announced December 3rd, 2024, was signed by the CoS, a development that is causing confusion within the government circle. I feel like this is where Makinde could have intervened. This was the same situation that happened in Aso Rock with the former media aide, Tinubu's media aide that resigned, or let's not say sacked or resigned. This was the same issue that was happening between him and Bayo Ononuga because of their portfolio, their roles, confusions in knowing which role is meant for me, which is meant for the other person. This happens. And this is where, as a very good leader, this is where you step in to say that, okay, this is your role, this is what you should do, and this is what you shouldn't do. Don't conflict the two. These are your responsibilities, and these are your responsibility. One should not erode the other. You should not trample on the rights of or on the responsibilities of the other person, and you are now having to sign. Please, when did even the chief of staff start to sign appointment letters? I especially do not think that is one of the roles that is attributed to a chief of staff. Let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. But I think the secretary to the federation or the secretary to the government, to the state government, is the one that has the absolute right to sign an employment letter. And I feel like you guys will say that I'm always talking about, gender, that maybe because I'm a woman. No, I'm a woman because I've experienced this same thing. I don't know why men feel so threatened. If this were to be two guys, two men, I know people will say that if it were to be two guys, two men, they would not have any misunderstanding because they will understand themselves. Not only that, not only because they will understand themselves, because each of them knows that if he tries it with a fellow man, he go collect. So they respect each other. But when he's a female, he knows that if he tries it, they will want to test the water to know if they want to know the temperature of the water. They will try you at first. If you take it with a calm demeanor and you did not do anything, they will know that it's okay to, it's okay to go ahead and continue eroding on your rights and responsibilities. But because this is a woman we are talking about, if anything she does will be interpreted as being bossy, will be interpreted as being, as asserting too much control. This is the reality here I'm talking about. It's not about being, because I'm a woman, that's why I'm always saying these things. This is what is attainable. Women feel threatened when it is a woman they are working with. But when it is a man they are working with and the man is being bossy and in control, they don't have a problem with it. But if it is a woman and she's also trying to assert herself and as authority and also being bossy, not even bossy, she's just being in control and being in charge, asking to be given the bare minimum. Why should you be the one signing appointment letter as a chief of staff? It's not your duty. It's not. Let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. Now let's move on. While Newsroom Nigeria learns that many appointees had gone to drop the initial letter issued to them by the CoS and reissued another one signed by SSG, the appointment of board directors of Pace Center Mineral Development Company, announced December 3rd, 2024, was signed by CoS, a development that is causing confusion within the government circle. Before Sharafaddin Ali, now senator representing Oyo South, nobody held the position. Now not wanting to lose Ali, then Governor Rashidi Ladoja, now Otun Olubadan, had moved him into the newly created CoS portfolio to pave the way for Dele Adigun as SSG around 2003 to 2007. Since then, Saka Balogun, an historian, under late Alawa Akala, Adeolu Akande, a professor of comparative politics, under late Abiodun Ajumobi, Gbada Ojo, a professor of politics, under late Ajumobi, and Ladilu of Oyo, Bisi Alaka, under Makinde, had tested the position. Right from time, CoS has always been powerful, considering the administrative nature of the office of the SSG. All of the SSGs Oyo has had, only Layiwola Olakojo under late Alawakala was powerful. Ake Olajide under late Ajumobi, Lekan Ali under Ajumobi, Olubamiwo Adeosun under Makinde were not as powerful as their counterparts CoS. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. What do you all think about this? Before we go, I think we should take at least one comment from people online. Adeyinka says, if I'm not mistaken, the position of SSG was combined with that of the HOS position for career officers. It was Baba Bolaige that separated SSG and made it political appointments. When it was the civilian government of the old Oyo state, the CoS was nowhere to be found. Scrap the position. You all, what are your thoughts? Thank you very much for always listening and watching. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain for now, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.